How's everybody doing tonight? Are you guys excited to be at our 2018 BSSD Graduation? I know the students have worked hard and longed to be here. Can you guys believe that it's here already? Isn't that crazy? Hey, if you have family at home and they want to watch this, they weren't able to make the trip, they can go to our YouTube channel, type in Lifehouse, go to our Lifehouse YouTube channel, and it's streaming live. Or they can go to our Lifehouse Facebook page, and it's streaming live there too. So 2 ways to make it happen tonight. Everybody doing good? Hey, I wanna welcome all of you here. It's great to have you here. Parents who made the trip, many of you made the trip, many of you paid the bills. Why don't you give yourself a big hand tonight? And students, why don't you give them a hand? Well, we are so excited about tonight. This is one of those nights each and every year that we look forward to. This just continues to get bigger and bigger, and we may officially be at the end of graduation in this building because there's still people pouring in, and we are out of space. I think we do have some chairs down here. If you're in the back, come on forward. If you have an open seat next to you, put a hand up real quick. There's several hands going up. Find those seats around you. You guys on the side here, you guys have seats? All right, well, we're going to open in prayer, and then right after we pray, we're going to go right into a slideshow, and then right after that, we're going to have our student band that's going to come up, and they're going to lead us in some worship tonight. How's that sound? All right, so Holy Spirit, we just invite you here tonight. We thank you for being here. We thank you for your presence. We thank you for who you are. We thank you for the incredible, incredible miracles that you have done in our lives this year and the lives of the students. I thank you for the faithfulness and the generosity of the parents that are in this room. And we just pray blessings upon them as they have all poured out this year. Whether they're a parent or a student, they have all poured out this year. And we say, bless them, bless them, bless them in the name of Jesus. Amen. Let's watch that slideshow.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your feeling stronger. What's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost.
There is an ocean deeper than fear, the tide is rising. There is a current stirring deep inside, it's overflowing from the heart of God, the flood of heaven crashing over us. The tide is rising, rising, bursting and bursting, bursting up from the ground. We feel it now, bursting.
could lay my head in Sheol. I could make my bed at the bottom of the darkest deep. I could escape you. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Yeah, sing it one more time. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. There is not an angel of the stars. There is not a devil in the dark. Oh, change the way you are, love you have for me. Oh, I could lay my head in Sheol, and I could make my bed at the bottom of the darkest deep. Oh, but there's not a place I could escape you. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Yeah. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. I could lay my head in Sheol. I could make my bed at the bottom of the darkest deep. Oh, there is no place I could escape you. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Let's sing it again. Your heart won't stop. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Let's sing it again. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Last time, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't
stand by me? So won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Stand by me. So won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Stand by me. Just trust. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Your heart won't stop coming after me. Let's do that one more time. Your heart won't stop coming after me. 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 So won't you stand by me? Stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand by me? So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand by me? Walking around these walls, I thought by now they'd fall, but you have never failed me yet. Waiting for change to come, knowing the battle's won, for you have never failed me yet. Let's sing that again. Walking around these walls, I thought by now they'd fall, but you have never failed me yet.
waiting for change to come, knowing the battle's won, for you have never failed me yet. Your promise still stands, great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands, this is my confidence, you never failed me yet. I know the night won't last, your word will come to pass. My heart will sing your praise again. Jesus, you're still enough. Keep me within your love. My heart will sing your praise again. Your promise still stands, great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness.
It's our culture to not just sing about it, not just talk about it, but to actually do it. So if you have a need in this house tonight, I want you to put a hand up, and our students are going to come around and pray for you. Because we believe in miracles. And the band's going to go back into this, and they're going to sing it again. So put a hand up if you need a miracle tonight. Put a hand up and get ready to receive that miracle. Students, you see the hands. Go get them. Keep your hand up till somebody comes around to pray for you. Once somebody's around you, go and drop your hand, but keep your hand up. Listen, tonight just might be the night of your breakthrough. Tonight is the night of your breakthrough. Keep those hands up. We have some hands over here, guys. Here comes some right there. Keep a hand up. Put a hand up high if nobody's there. Guys, if you're praying for somebody and there's 2 or 3 of you around them, let go and go get somebody else. We got some needs. We got some needs back here. We need some hands back there. Hey, youth, you guys can go pray too. You guys can go pray too. Go find somebody with a hand and pray. Staff, if there's still hands up, go pray. Just tell them what the miracle is that you're going after, and they're going to go after it right now.
I've seen you move the mountains, and I believe I'll see you do it again. You made a way where there was no way, and I believe I'll see you do it again. I've seen you move the mountains, and I believe I'll see you do it again. You made a way where there was no way, and I believe I'll see you do it again. I've seen you move the mountains, and I believe I'll see you do it again. You made a way where there was no way, and I believe I'll see you do it again. I'll see you do it again. I'll see you do it again. I'll see you do it again.
Jesus, we thank you for the miracles that have happened here tonight. We thank you for the sickness that is gone. We thank you for the pain that is gone. We thank you for releasing finances. We thank you for healing hearts. You are such a good, good God. You are so good to us. We just worship you tonight. Jesus, we love you. We love you, we love you, we love you. Amen. Amen. Let's give these guys a big hand, huh? Steve Clark is up front here. He's our main worship guy. He oversees our school, all of our worship stuff. Amazing man. He leaned over to me during this and points at one of the students and said he couldn't even play when he got here. Isn't that cool? That's pretty amazing. It's great to see the growth in these guys. Right now, we're going to bring Marty up. Where's Marty at? I didn't introduce myself in the beginning, which is rude. My name is Willie Bowles, and I am one of the senior leaders here. Marty Pronovo, who's coming up right now as our other senior leader. And we want to introduce to you our staff tonight. Before we do that, I'll let Marty say hi.
Hi.
Say something else for a minute.
He said, say something else for a minute. I have somehow been nominated to say the names of all the graduates. So I just want to issue a disclaimer right off. My last name is Pronovo. It has been massacred 1,000,000 times. If I massacre your last name, please do not take it offensively. I mean it in good faith, so I'll do my best.
So there are 3 ladies that I want to have stand up right now, and that is Jamie Pronovo, Kim Clark, and Lacey Thompson. Stand up for me real quick. These 3 amazing women ran our 3rd year, 2nd year, and 1st year school. They did a great job. Lacey ran 1st year. That means she gets all the brand new students coming in and gets to shape them and mold them and choke them and break them. Kim has ran our 2nd year, and Jamie took over our 3rd year for the first time this year. But I want to talk about Kim just for a second. Kim is transitioning out of the school, so this is her last year in the school. Kim is our campus pastor in Fortuna, and she's going to be able to focus on that full time, and we're super excited about that, is what she's doing in Fortuna. And so let's just have Kim stand and just give her a big hand, will you, real quick? I know she loves it when we do this. Oh, we all love Kim. Be quiet. We got to move on. I also want to introduce our revival pastors. So if you're a revival pastor, just stand up real quick. Revival pastors, you know who you are. Stand up real quick. Emily Lenz, who is not here tonight, is also one of our revival pastors. And she loved you guys so much she went on vacation tonight. It was a family thing. It was something she had to do anyway. Hey, but somebody we want to mention real quick who's been a revival pastor for 5 years, Lori Smith. Lori is transitioning out of the school also. We just took over a new campus in McKinleyville, and Lori is becoming, or is officially as of today, our campus pastor in McKinleyville. Stand up, Lori. So Lori and Kim will both still be here. They'll both still be teaching in the school and doing different stuff, but their main focus now are the campuses that they're the campus pastors over. So that's pretty cool, huh? Hey, if you taught in BSSD, if you were a teacher of a class in BSSD or just came for the mom and dads or whatever it was, why don't you stand real quick? These guys do an amazing job of teaching. They do an amazing job of teaching. I know Steve's going to you'll introduce Joelle and Denise later? Okay. And then I want to also just take a real quick opportunity and introduce all of our senior staff. A couple of them we've already introduced to you, which was Jamie and Kim. Steve, stand up real quick. Steve runs all of our worship, does a great job here. We also introduced Lacey already. Lacey's also a senior staff member, but her husband, Scott. Scott, stand up real quick. Scott's like our wonder boy because anything he touches is just a wonder. I just made that up. Scott is our most talented preacher in the whole group. He does an amazing job. We're super excited. Where's Jerry at? Jerry Heine, stand up. Jerry runs all of our missions, and he's the guy we send in when we get a new campus. He does the transition. He's expert at that. He does a great job, but he runs all of our missions department. Adrian, stand up real quick. Adrian runs our finances. Adrian does a great job, our finance department. Lisa Silva, Lisa, stand up. Lisa's our MFT. We have a professional MFT, marriage and family therapist on staff, and she does a great job. Did I get everybody? That's amazing. Wow. All right. So that's our staff introductions, our teachers. The only thing I do want to mention, if you are an elder in Lifehouse, these are amazing men and women. If you are an elder in Lifehouse, stand up real quick if you're here. These are some of the most amazing people you'll ever meet in your life. Incredibly stable people. They're part of our eldership, which runs the whole ship, and they do a great job, and we wouldn't be here today without them. So thank you guys for your service. And who's up next? Oh, hey, we're going to do our awards now. Is that great or what? So Kim and Lacey are supposed to join me. But before we do that, listen, come on up here. We're going to do our awards. Were you not supposed to? It says right here, Kim and Lacey. Ask Kim and Lacey to come to the stage now. Anyway, okay, we're going with it. So, but before we do that, I want to mention to you, we're not doing third-year awards this year. And there's a reason for that. Because we sit down with our third years are all-stars. If you're a third-year student, stand up real quick. Honestly, I could go down the row. Listen, this is a true statement. I could go down the row, and each and every one of them, I could make an argument that they would be the most valuable third-year student we would have. These guys are amazing. They rocked it. They did so much for us this year, so we could not possibly hand out awards to just one of them. All right, so you guys all win the MVP-ship. Yeah. Woo! All right, here you go, Kim.
All right, can I have my second-year staff come on up? It's been such an honor to work in BSSD. I just have to say that really quick. And it's been 5 years. This is my 5th year, like Willie said. And I think the theme that I'm leaving with the most is that love always wins. So we get to hand out our second-year awards. It's hard to pick an award, really, because so many of our students have walked in all of this. So I just want to congratulate all of our second-year students. You guys are amazing. Yeah. So for our God Encounter Award this year, God Encounter is for consistently seeking to encounter the presence of God and demonstrate a heartfelt desire to lead others into encounters with Him throughout the whole school year. And you all know, and everybody who knows me knows that this is very close to my heart, this award. This year, the award goes to Destiny Story.
All right. This year's Servanthood Award for consistent servanthood of the school and Lifehouse Church with a stellar attitude the entire time, as well as leading students in serving the school and the church throughout the entire school year. This person's super dear to my heart. I'm a little biased. They're in my group. Taylor Rutledge.
Okay, for our next award, this is the Most Transformed Award for having a heart that is willing to be transformed into Christ's likeness and character throughout the school year. And this award goes to Rachel Escobar.
For standing with boldness before any obstacle and never backing down throughout the school year. The Outrageous Courage Award goes to Francis Cloud.
Awesome. Okay, we have two people who get our Lifehouse Award this year. This award goes to people who have embodied God encounters, authentic community, and culture shift throughout the entire school year. Our award goes to Kawana Thomas and Jess Ann Lehman. Okay, our final award goes to, it's for outstanding leadership, for constantly living at a higher standard of life and leading others into the standard, both in school and Lifehouse Church. Your willingness to step up and lead has set you apart throughout the school year. This award goes to Matt Schwabauer. Extremely proud of you.
Okay, are you guys excited? So fun. All right. This is always one of the hardest parts of our job, is trying to narrow it down, because there's just so many amazing people in our environment, and we just love every single one of them and wish we could give everybody an award, but we fought, and this is what we came out with. So, okay, so I get to present the God Encounter Award for the first-year class. These two individuals, I just feel like every time I'm around them, they shine the love of God. They shine the opportunity to come in deeper into the presence. And I'm just so proud of both of these two students. So for the God Encounter Award, Russell Codwalder. You can come up. And Madison Taylor.
So I have the honor of giving out the Authentic Community Award for consistently promoting and creating authentic community within the student body and for those around the community throughout the school year. And these are for students that have been amazing friends, that have decided to shift the atmosphere around them. And these two students, I actually believe, have opened their homes for their classmates at times. And have been unrelenting in their friendship. And so I get to give these two to Matthew Oppenburn. And Kim Shelton.
So the next award is for Culture Shift. And the two students that are nominated, or that won these awards actually, are two of mine. And I am incredibly proud of them. They have not only changed the culture within the school, but they've taken it out to the community. And they have impacted our town, our cities, in a really big way. And I'm incredibly proud of both of them. Benjamin Shoemaker. Okay. And Miss Emily Johnson.
See, this is so fun. This is definitely one of the best parts of the year, for sure. Okay, So this is something that obviously is near and dear to staff's heart. This is the Positive Attitude Award. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And we look through being on time. We look through, do they have their cell phone out during worship? Do they turn their homework in on time? Are they correctable? Are they teachable? Do they smile? You know, just like, are they kind to others? Positive attitude. It's a big deal. So, for constantly demonstrating both the attitude and the love of Christ throughout the school year, Positive Attitude Award goes to, I cannot say that last name, Matthew Suganama. And another one of my favorite people as well who just both demonstrated such amazing attitudes, Matthew and Gabriella McDonald's.
The next award is very dear to my heart because this is something that I know my family loves to embody, and it's the Servanthood Award. Yeah. I'm just so proud of these two students, and they just happen to be in my group. So I'm super, super proud of them. They've consistent servanthood of the school and Lifehouse Church without complaint, as well as leading students and serving the school and church throughout the school year. Israel Davis. He's amazing. He has served in our parking teams. He's gone above and beyond. He's always been a leader. I am so proud of him. And the second person is Monica Zavala. For countless of hours doing media and sound and being here like late nights till 11 at night. Amazing.
All right, so now we have the most transformed. And these students are not the same as they were when they got here. And I'm incredibly proud of both of them, the work that they've done, the transformation, the yielding to what God was doing, and being so willing to have their hurts and things uprooted and to let God in a really big way. And I am so honored and proud to say that the most transformed James Dupriest and Jana Rafferty.
All right, next up is Mr. Jerry Heine, Reverend Jerry Heine.
This year in mission trips, we represented 6 different nations. One of them was Kenya. Where are you, Kenya? Mexico. Nicaragua. Wow. Japan. Better hear it here. Cambodia and Vietnam. How about Colorado? I think they feel sorry for you, Marty. Oregon. And I better hear this one. Humboldt County. This is the Heart of Missions Award for consistently having a heart to share the love of Jesus Christ and to make disciples of all nations throughout the school year. And the first year would be Misha Dreckmeyer. And we have one more for the first year, and that is Lily Fulmer. And our second year, and I love this lady, okay, Amy Denton. Way to go, Amy. No, I
Thank you.
Worship. If I could have Denise Frega. She's the assistant director of Lifehouse Worship Humboldt, and Joel Valle, who is our Lifehouse music coach, and he also is the big deal in BSSD Worship. What you heard on stage today, and the ability to lead a crowd, that directly is attributed to Joel Valle, and Denise and I just honor him for all of his hard work. Yeah. And we'd like to highlight and thank our interns who make our lives much easier. So if Matt Gunderson could stand, Betsy Christensen, and Stephanie Powell. Freedom! We bless you guys and thank you for your servanthood. All right, Huawei Passion Award.
I'd like to present his Presence Award for partnering with the Holy Spirit during worship and facilitating his presence, releasing the spontaneous and prophetic song through obedience and a heart of thanksgiving, praise, and worship throughout the school year. I'd like to present this award to Rebecca Cobbler. white piece of paper? Thank you. And the last award I'll be presenting is, we have the presence down, but you also need passion as a worship leader. And this is the Passion Award for releasing and leading others through a heart of passion towards Jesus. In the realm of worship within community gatherings, you shift the atmosphere for others to feel free to release their heart of praise through music, dance, and self-expression in worship throughout the school year. I'd like to present this award to Miss Heather Jones.
I get the privilege of presenting the Heart of Worship in the art department. We've created the Heart Award in recognition of those who demonstrate our core values, for displaying the heart of servanthood, for having the discipline to follow through on your yes in Jesus to your class and the commitments you have made, for responding with an amazing attitude, and for seeking hard after growth. I'd like to present this award to Evan Nielsen. And I just want to highlight someone that played a major role in the Heart of Worship, and that's Stephanie Freedom Powell. If you could just stand up. Thank you, Stephanie.
Worship, music not only shifts the atmosphere and the worship that flows from our heart, but so does the visual arts. And Stephanie and Kwana both headed up a mural that was just finished last week in Fortuna. And it's a beautiful mural on the side of this building that really visually it shifts things. Even when you drive by it, it has a shift of an atmosphere on it. And it's a beautiful thing, and we really appreciate you two for just pouring out your heart in that way. So y'all are amazing. Yeah. There's actually a ribbon cutting that's going to happen this Monday in the city of Fortuna. The City Chamber of Commerce is coming down to the painting at 1:15, and they're doing a ribbon cutting of the mural that they painted. Yeah. Thank you for shifting things here in Humboldt County. Y'all are amazing. And Stephanie's going back home to where she's from, and she's going to continue what she started here at her home church. So we just bless her in that. Yeah. All right. The life of worship, for bringing a heart of Christ into a community of musicians, not only in worship sets and the stage, but also in each peer's heart and mind through discipleship. You have lived Jesus out loud in the realm of your influence throughout the school year. And we really feel this is an important award because it transcends the stage to actually everyday living a life of worship and not just doing it through music. That's where it's at. And because of that, we have a $100 scholarship for these two people. So we'll just do this at the same time. If Madison Taylor would come forward. And someone that's really dear to my heart, he's such a man of integrity, Matthew Schwabauer. There you go, girl. Okay, before Denise slips off, I'd like to honor her. We all would like to honor her, actually. She recently completed a project of hers, an album project, and if we can throw that on the screen. It's Master of Breakthrough, and she just completed it recently, and we will be selling it, Ray, downstairs for $10. If you'd like to buy her album, you'll get a feel of what we like to release here through the realm of music here at Lifehouse, and she's done an amazing job. So we just honor you, Denise, for expressing your heart. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And again, we just say a blessing over this year's worship department. And I thank you all. Humboldt County thanks you all. One of our pastors is here right now, in fact, for Harvest Church, Pastor Andy. There's other pastors in this county. For all of you who don't know, these teams go out on Sundays and not only play within Lifehouse Humboldt, but they go into, there's a Nazarene church they go to, a Baptist church. They go to Harvest Church and to serve other churches and their vision in this county. So we really feel it's not just about Lifehouse, it's about the family of Humboldt. And we just thank you guys for serving Humboldt County.
Steve, you forgot to mention I have a Christmas album. Go ahead and throw it up on the screen. I'm kidding. Where's the awards? Okay. We have one award left. We're going to do that in just a second. But before we do that, we're going to receive an offering. Everything tonight goes for BSSD. And so go ahead and guys that are doing that, just do that real quick. Let's get that out. If you can give towards BSSD, that'd be awesome. Have you guys enjoyed this so far? Just go ahead on that, guys. Just go ahead and get it started. So we're going to receive our last, or give our last two awards, and then we're going to go into announcing all the graduates by Marty. It should be epic. Ra, why don't you come on up here? We have an award that it's called the Martha I. Bowles Spirit of Excellence Award. And Ra was one of last year's winners, yes? And so when we get to it, Ra is going to help announce the winners. But before we do that, we have a video. Is that video ready, guys? Let's go ahead and run the video.
Martha was born Martha Irene Weiser in 1967. Actually, the December, well, that'd been a great Christmas present. December of 1967.
You know, some people get to make a mark on the world by achievements and accomplishments and, you know, creating this or building that or whatever. And then there's some that make a mark. They make a mark by how they do life.
Martha encouraged the fearful, built up the brokenhearted, set captives free. She renewed the worn out, loved the loveless, embraced the hopeless, equipped the clueless. She was joy to the depressed, hope to the discouraged, a refuge from the storms. She was healing to the sick, and this is crazy. I mean, tons of people got healed even when she was in a chair and praying for them. She was strength to the weak and reconciliation to the disenfranchised. She mourned with those who mourned, cried with those who cried, laughed with those who laughed. She was strong yet compassionate, intelligent yet teachable, and serious but joyful.
She had this revelation that she got a couple of years ago, that she had the great joy and the privilege of worshiping God in her suffering. And she was like, Mary Keith, when I get on the other side, it's going to be so easy to worship him. There's no more pain. There's no more reason not to worship him. But right now is my chance to worship him in this situation.
She's insightful, deep, and yet she's incredibly childlike. She's comfort among the poor, welcome among the rich, and hung out with the righteous. She's a friend of sinners, companion to saints, and a princess of the King of Kings. She was feared in hell. She's now famous in heaven. She's loved on earth.
I got a phone call about 9 years ago from a beautiful woman named Martha, and she called me at midnight. And she was like, "Hey, Kim, this is Martha from Eureka." I just had this amazing experience with Jesus where he showed me all this stuff, this big prophetic experience, and I went to heaven. And this is what you're supposed to do. He wants you to do this too. So I'm going to hang up, and I want you to do it. And then you're supposed to call me back when you're done and tell me how it happened. I was like, okay, Jesus. And I had an amazing experience with a father that totally changed me, and I can remember every part so clearly. And I just have to say that has been my relationship with Martha from the beginning.
Yep.
I've never, ever had someone that has pushed me more. Come on, Kim, keep going. When I would get frustrated, she would call me and say, I can tell that you're discouraged. You need to press in. I mean, she did this all the time with me.
It's like I have to rearrange in my thinking how you do life. They just raise the bar so amazingly that I know in my head it's what you do. It's nice to find that example.
I found this, so I was going through some stuff. It says, the Lord really inspired me in April 2007 to begin studying his kingdom. The first in studying the kingdom is to study the king. I am overwhelmed with joy by this task. That was my wife. She was passionate about our king.
Martha remains the most courageous person I've ever met on this side of heaven, and probably on the other also.
Last year when I received this award, it was a really big deal to me. I was a super senior in high school. I didn't graduate until I was almost 20 years old. And I gave my mom my diploma when I graduated, but this is one of the only awards that I've ever received in my life that I actually put on my wall. It's actually on the wall in my bedroom. Because I was like, Willard Bowles has really affected my life. And if a woman is able to affect him this much, she must be absolutely incredible. And but I don't know how he does it. He's been married twice. But to whoever gets this award, I'm telling you, it's a big deal.
Did you say you were a super senior? You graduated at 20? We used to call that something different, but... He knows I love him. I've had the extraordinary privilege of being married to two amazing women. One is my current wife, Elizabeth, and the other was the mother of my two children, Mariah, who's on the front row here in tears, and my son, Will, who's at work tonight. But Martha was an amazing, amazing woman, and tonight we get to give two awards to two amazing people. Which one? I'll read one, you read one. Which one do you want to read? You want to read that one? All right. So tonight, this award comes with a $1,500 scholarship. $1,500 scholarship for continuing education, and so each one will get $1,500 scholarship. And the award tonight goes to
Alexander Davis.
And the next award, my daughter will be very excited about this, Heather Jones.
Awesome. Good stuff. Congratulations. We are going to start with third year. By the way, I know we introduced this beautiful lady, but this is my wonderful wife, Jamie. And as Willie said earlier, she took our third year class over this year. I helped, for whatever that's worth. And so what we're going to do, we didn't give awards to third years, but we are going to say their name and say something really nice about them, which will mean that Jamie is probably going to do most of that, and I'm just going to be the eye candy up here for all you guys. So you're welcome.
Wow, Marty's eye candy, that's awesome. So if you're third year, why don't you stand up and then come down over here because it'll take forever. So really what third year does is we teach them basically what it is to run a church is kind of what they do. They do a lot of the background stuff, and most people think that running a church is that you get to stand up and preach and you do all that kind of stuff. And we don't tell people, but actually running a church is putting out chairs and doing all of the background stuff that it takes so that people can be here and enjoy church. And these guys have done an amazing job of that. They are the servant of servants. They love God. They are students that everybody looks up to. Their life just really, we're just proud of them. I don't, there really is nothing more to add or to say than other than we're just super, super proud of them. And they really do envelop everything that all of these awards have been given out. Each one of these students, you don't make it to third year unless you are all that. So these guys really are all that. And we love them. And part of me doesn't want to graduate them because I would like to keep them. Yes, there's a fourth year. Yes, sorry you guys, nobody graduates. Okay. If I call your name, I'm only calling your first name because your other names are too hard. Okay. Zoe. So Zoe was an intern for second year. If you want an encounter from God, I would ask this woman. Not only that, but this woman is a fantastic preacher. I cannot wait to see nations and places changed because of this woman and because of what she brings. Okay, Jackie. So Jackie started off in one realm and ended up in another realm, which was perfect for us. She actually is totally into the cafe. Come here. And so she became Steve Helton's right-hand woman, and I don't think Steve Helton could do what he did without her. Not only that, but Jackie has an amazing love for people. For students, Jackie sees the student that nobody sees, and she takes time for them, and she's always like, Jamie, this person, Jamie, that person needs time. And so this woman sees what people don't see. And she sees heaven in the way that people don't see. And so you'll be super blessed to be able to spend time with this lady. So. Okay.
All right, I get to do one. This next person is Betsy Christensen. Betsy is an incredible servant. She just fills in wherever she is needed. She has a great attitude, and she has, I know, blessed the worship department in so many different ways. She plays all kinds of different instruments, but most of all, she's just got a tender heart. She's a deep well, and I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to spend time with you this year. So, congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, and for all of you guys who don't know, our worship teams come here at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like they've worshiped like 3 times before you got here. Like these guys, 6:45. I'm sleeping while they're practicing. These guys are amazing. Just amazing. Okay, next man, Jonathan. So Jonathan started off as Marty's intern, and I stole him. This is very true. Jonathan has been he's definitely been my right-hand guy. There is nothing that Jonathan won't do. He would come in behind me. Jonathan will bring me chocolate because he knows that I need it before I know that I need it. This is how well this man has learned how to serve. Yeah, I know, right? See why I'm not going to graduate him, right? Mama didn't make no dummy. So you're staying, Jonathan. But I always knew that I could count on him. And it wouldn't matter if it was 12 o'clock at night or during the day. He took care of our speakers. Anything that I knew that needed to be done all the way through, I knew I could count on Jonathan. And I'm just super blessed and honored to have him in my life and continue to have him in our life, and we just love you very much.
Yes, we do. Yep. All right, on the student page today, there was a question that was asked about 1 million times. Is the service being live streamed? And it was aimed at this next gentleman right here. His name is Tyler Josiah Daniels. Hey, let's say hi to your parents, because I'm sure they're watching the live stream. Hi, Rick. Hi, what's your mom's name? I forgot.
Karen.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Rick. Here's your boy. He graduated. Awesome. So, Tyler was on the Colorado trip with me, which you guys weren't very loud enough for that. We were awesome. Good. Okay, good. And he is just an amazing servant. He will jump in and do all kinds of video stuff for us. The only thing about him, I have to say this, we went to Red Rocks during our trip to Colorado, and he brought our $1,500 drone. Is that how much it's worth? And we almost got it confiscated. But thanks to the power of Jesus, we kept it. So, good job. Good job, buddy. Yeah.
I'm glad that's a lot.
That's it. Yeah, you're amazing. No, you got it.
All right, Felicia. All right, so Felicia actually came to us from BSSM, and she did what?
I was saying I did.
Oh, I know you did. Felicia was helped. Who were you interning for? You interned for Jeanette. So Felicia interned for Jeanette, and she's just an amazing woman. She has a heart for women. We have a little competition going on. Well, I think it's a competition. We do. It's men against women. We have, in the 3rd year, the men, Nathaniel decided to start a men's group, and so then, of course, Felicia decided to start a women's group, and we believe the women's group is better, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the women's group is better. Yes. And so she is here to set the world on fire when it comes to women. She's passionate about it, and so I am super excited to see people become more like Felicia. All right?
Matthew Gunderson. I feel like I could say this about all of these guys, but they are incredible servants. This is one of the guys that gets here early in the morning. He has helped us with audio visual. He's helped us with music. What else? All kinds of different stuff. Sound. He's getting married to Betsy earlier. So that's awesome. Congratulations. He's also sneaky funny. I just want to say that right now. All right, love you, buddy. Yep. Next person, Timothy Hannes. Timothy was also on the Colorado trip with me. He's a great young man. I got to get to know him a little bit on the trip. Another great servant, just helped out wherever he could help out. We were working with the Dream Center, and he just got in there, did what he needed to do, and just had a great attitude, and just love this guy. So congratulations. He's also getting married. So this is awesome. Come to BSSD, get married. That's going to be on the flyer.
All right. Come on, Joel. So Joel is part of the worship team, so he's a 6:45, 7 a.m. guy. And on top of that, he was one of Scott's interns, which means he got to follow Scott around everywhere. And then on top of that, he kept saying, I don't have enough to do. And so he ended up doing a course with Marty, and he would go in and they would study the Bible together. So I am super excited to see what kind of preaching and teaching comes from his mind. Because it's just phenomenal, and I love him and love his heart. So there you go, dude. Isaac, come on down. Isaac is not well loved, as you can see. Isaac interned for Terry, right? Sometimes I don't know. Yeah. Isaac, I would say, is a servant of servants. There is not a thing that this guy will not do. There is not a time he would not raise his hand and say yes. And to me, it's amazing that you know that you could always count on Isaac to do whatever needed to be done. And I mean, that would literally be cleaning bathrooms to anything that you wanted. And so we just super appreciate you and are excited for you. Thanks, Isaac. Miranda. So Miranda was Lori's intern. Her and Lori, I think, had like 50 first-year students. So she was a major workhorse. I'm pretty sure that Lori could not have run her group without Miranda. And that just says a lot about Miranda. She just did everything from checking in to helping meet with students to reading journals to whatever. And Miranda is one of those people that's a big yes. And she's got a great, quiet heart to her. And we're just super thankful, and we love having her here. So thank you so much. Okay, Freedom, come on. There you go, babe. You wouldn't know it, but she ran a marathon today already. And Marty did not. And that would be, I would say, the story of this woman's life. This woman is one of those people that will run a marathon in the morning and look like a bomb at night. Like, she's amazing, and she's driven. I believe she started the art for us here, and that will be something that will continue. Kawana's going to continue that, but that was started with her. She is a force to be dealt with, and I love it, and she has transformed incredibly from first year till now. She's amazing. So, thank you. Do you want to do Nathaniel? Okay. Nathaniel, come on down. Nathaniel is also not very well loved here. I think that you were Emily's intern, but I think maybe everybody used you as an intern. Nathaniel is actually our security guy, so anytime things get weird, we use Nathaniel. But I have never met a more loving guy. He loves well. And apparently when he got here, that was not the case. But I don't believe that to be true because he is one of the most loving men I know. And so we're just super happy we get to keep him around. And we just want to honor you and thank you for everything that you do and for everything you poured in. David, come on down. So David interned for second year. He was one of 3 that interned for second year. And David has my heart because David's an admin, and all admins have my heart. And that means that he just learned how to keep things running. And he did a really great job of that, on top of he has a really soft heart too. And we just super appreciate him. He wants to become a chiropractor, and we're super excited. He's going back to school to do that, and so we're just blessing him doing that. So thank you, David. All right, come on, Jen. So Jen was Jerry's intern. Jerry loves Jen, and she helped him organize everything that has anything to do with Jerry, which is quite the job, actually, to organize Jerry. It's true. Jen has one of the most brilliant minds that I have ever encountered. She will write me things frequently. Someday you will see stuff, and it will be written by Jen White. And it will transform the way that you think. The way Jen thinks is unprecedented. And honestly, I usually have to read it about 2 or 3 or 4 times in order to even get exactly the concept. And once I do, I'm like, that is just stinking brilliant. Jen, you are brilliant. And we're excited to see you. Okay, Mr. Winandy, come on. So, come here. So, Michael Winandy, he was also a second-year intern. Yes, second year's love, Michael Winandy. He hears from God in a really, really different way. And it's so fun. And not only that, but he brings it in a really different way. And so I am super excited to see people get healed, transformed, and changed. He's actually going to do BSSM, which is awesome. Second year, yes. He's going to go back and do second year BSSM. His choice. And so I can't wait to see. He reminds me of like a Cal Pierce or I don't know. It'll just be interesting to see what happens with him. But we're super excited. Thanks, Michael. That's it.
And those are our amazing third years. Now we're going to go on to second year. Can I have This is where I do the heavy lifting. That was a joke. I'm only kidding. Where's my certificates? Okay, second years, you can line up over here. Oh, look at you, you're already ready. Man, you guys are keeners. Must have been in second year. All right, so we have Travis, James, and Glim. Jacqueline Ald. Michael Ayers. Leslie Ariel Benitez Alanis. That was a long name. Keitha Stephanie Berryman. Charlie Carboni. Francis Cloud. Francisco Crescencio. Amy Denton. Marina Dominguez. Kara Christine Doughton. Lucas Duddles. Rachel Kelly Escobar. Daniel Ferreira. Genevieve Harden. Tondi Harding. Samuel Clark Howard. Jessanne Lehman. Clara Leonard. John Lopez. There's lots of hugging going on tonight. Casey Marie Mayhall. Wesley Mayhall, the third. Ra McBride, the super senior himself. Mason Von Mecklin. Where did Mason go? Paging Mason. He wanted to make a big entrance. Rebecca Perry. Levi Rust. Taylor Christine Rutledge. Matt Schwabauer. Javin Allen Schweiger. William Asher Seagard. Destiny Ann Story. Michaela Tellup. Quana Thomas. Bethany Tyler. Jake Andrew Voss. Caleb Walker. Joseph Christopher Walker. Isaiah Yamamoto. And Renee Yamamoto. That is your second year class. Good job, you guys. Way to hug. That was awesome. First years, you're next. You should, maybe you guys should do like a fire tunnel. That would be awesome. All right, you guys lining up? Okay. Are we ready? Riley Attard. Mary Baltazar. Heather Lynn Bear. Joseph Bauer. Caitlin Grace Booncher. Isabella Bryson. Russell Cadwalder. Fernanda Carrillo. Brooke Catlett. Yeah. Tanner Chandler. Holly Elise Chilson. Rebecca Cobbler. Nicole, I'm going to get this last name wrong, Coutrier. Is that right? Was that close? Timothy Cox. Darling Marie. Darling Marie, paging Darling Marie. Going once, going twice. Run, girl, run. Make a grand entrance. There she is, Darling Marie. Alexander Thomas Davis. Israel Davis. Rachel Delvo. Misha Dreckmeyer. Courtney Denise Steer. James I ran 26.2 miles Dupree. And finished in the top 30. Just check out those calves. Christy Ann Ellenwood. Tia Ellis. Haley Flores. Lily Victoria Fulmer. Dominic Fumar. Lori Gravel. Alexis Gonzalez. Avalon Gould. Matthew Green. Nicholas Grisham. This next one was, they prompted me here. Joel Grosh with a long O. Phoebe Guimer. Paul Edward Hayes. Paul Hesch. Tobias Istrate. Emily Rose Johnson. Heather Jones. Christopher Kao. Martha, I know her as Marty Kessler. Did we miss one, Andrea? Hey, it's not on here. I think you graduated. Yeah, no, Andrea. Andrea, come on up. I don't know your last name, but come on up. Where are we? David? No? I already said Marty Kessler, did I? No, I know, but it's all messed up. I have Sophia Kerpick next. Jacqueline Kopshina. David Michael Kratz. Taylor Kilgore. Eric Latham. Polly Ann Lewis. Everyone's favorite Bostonian, Josiah Lero. Jessica Madden. Ashleana Matson. Trenton McClellan. Brady McClung. Christopher Kyle McDonald. Gabrielle McDonald. Ryan Metlin. Jody McCullough. I'm sorry. Anatoly Mirko. This next lady I once called Crystal, and she will never let it down. Never let me get past it. Chelsea Nicole Morris. Evan Nielsen. Noah Northrup. Katura Ogletree. Ariel Oldacre. Matthew Oppenborn. Desiree Parr. Offrier Phillips. Lene Poland. Reese Quell. Jana Rafferty. Michael Raftery. Marissa Randall. Jenna Rivera. Samantha Marie Rose. Ethan Ross. Chella Sands. Faith Scott. Brittany Southard. Kim Shelton. Ben Shoemaker. Caleb Stone. Matt Suganuma. Madison Taylor. Brenda Thompson. Ryan Trost. Sierra Ann Waskovich. Colton White. Chantel Grace Williams. Sarah Joy Yonker. Patty Ann Yowell. And the last one, but not the least, Monica Zavella.
Then it's just closing.
You want to close?
So let's give a big hand to the BSSD graduates, first, second, and third year tonight. What a great job, you guys. Congratulations. We're going to let you guys go in just a second. But let me say this in closing. You guys that have come here and been students, we want you to know that you're part of the family of Lifehouse now forever. So whether you want to be or not, you've been drafted in. Thank you for being here. Listen, we will always consider you to be part of our family. All right? And family has privileges. So let us know where you guys are at. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know what's going on with you. We want to stay connected with you. We desperately want to continue a relationship with you. Listen, you guys have come. We've fallen in love with who you are. I know many of you are leaving and going away, but we are your family. You are part of this family. So always come back to us. You know, pop in on us. Let us know you're coming, and we look forward to that. We're going to have 2 alumni gatherings a year from now on, every Flood 50. We're going to have a special BSSD alumni gatherings. During Flood 50, we'll have a BSSD barbecue and a whole bunch of stuff. So it's 2 alumni gatherings a year. But thank you guys for being here. Let's give these guys one more big hand. If you haven't seen it, there is a photo booth that's set up downstairs in the fellowship hall. There's a special BSSD photo booth for you guys to go down and take pictures with your family or friends or whoever. So head down there. Thank you very much for being here with us tonight. We really appreciate you guys making the journey. Have a great night.
Don't forget, Denise Fraga's album will be sold downstairs. This is the video being played right now of one of her songs. So let's bless her tonight.
You are my hope, my strength and shelter when I feel alone. I can't take my eyes off your majesty. Oh, 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 oh. And the whole earth sings your song, and the whole earth stands in wonder and awe, and the whole earth sings your song, and the whole earth stands in wonder and awe. They can't take their eyes off you. They can't take their eyes off you. They can't take their eyes off you. They can't take their